everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to a look at another shelf in the Dice Tower library. We're on rack 15, which is the party game rack. And yes, there's a lot of party games on this shelf, although there's a lot of the same one. You'll see. Obscurio is a game that's similar to Mysterium, where people are giving clues and stuff. Not one that I'm a huge fan of, but I know a lot of people like it. Smarty Party is a fun game in which you're guessing things off of a list. It's a fun kind of trivia style game. The biggest problem I have with Smarty Party right now is I believe it's kind of outdated. A lot of some of the clues aren't, but some of them are, because it came out in 2005 or so. And so we have quite a few things that have changed since then. I keep waiting for them to make an updated version of the game. Then we have Rhino Hero, Super Battle, and Rhino Hero, the giant version. These are definitely party games and games a lot of people really enjoy. They're just huge. Seeing the big giant cards for Rhino Hero set up is a lot of fun. Hex Hex is a take-that game. It's basically hot potato. There's a hex flying around and you're trying to blow other people up. I don't know how many people play or even look at this game. I mean, the name makes you think of something else, probably not a party game. So I'm not sure how long this one will be in the library. One Key next to that is one I'm not a big fan of, but again, it has some really weird cards. It's in a Dixit category of sorts, and this is one with limited communication, which I think is why I'm not as huge of a fan of it, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. Say Anything's one of my favorite games. It's a game that pretty much replaced apples to apples for me, because in this game you write the answers out rather than from cards. So I'll say, what's my favorite cereal? What's a great cereal? Everyone writes an answer down, and then everyone guesses on which answer I'll pick. Wordsmith, you're using little, lines and dots and things to make words to guess a secret word. Last Message is a new party game in which someone has been murdered and they're leaving like a last message with little clues, and you're looking at a huge Where's Waldo trying to figure out who that clue is about. Then we enter the Codenames section. So I have 5 Codenames here, and that's not to mention, so I got some other Codenames on another shelf in the library, the giant ones. But you'll notice I have Codenames Disney, Codenames Simpsons, Codenames Blizzard, Codenames Pictures, and Codenames Marvel. Normal Codenames isn't here because I have the giant version, and Codenames Duet isn't here because I have the giant version. But these are good enough, right? And you can even mix a couple of these if you want to. I don't know which of these gets the most play or the least play. I know the rarest one is Blizzard, because that was never even published. Blizzard Codenames was just given to Blizzard employees as a gift one year, and fortunately one of them was nice enough to gift it to us. So we're glad to have that. I would get rid of the Simpsons, but then Chris would be sad. I would get rid of Disney, then my kids would be sad. I would get rid of Marvel, but then I would be sad. Actually, Marvel Codenames is not that fantastic, but still, there are Codenames. All right, moving on to the rest of the shelf. We have Dream On, which is a cooperative game in which you are all trying to remember a dream that you had. But Wait, There's More is one of my favorite party games. We played this live here in Dice Tower, where you're trying to sell items to other people, but then you have to flip a card over and add something to it. Half Truth is a game from Richard Garfield in which you have 6 answers, 3 of them are correct, and you have to guess which 3 are correct, but you could just guess 1, but you get fewer points. You can guess 3 and get a lot more points, but then you have to get them all correct. 22nd Showdown is stupidity in a box, but it is fun stupidity as you turn over cards and you have to do something before 20 seconds runs out, and then give it to the other team, like a hot potato of sorts. And Balderdash, if you've ever seen the Dice Tower in any sort of form, or, this game's been out, this is in the mass market, so a lot of people know this game. And you know what? Incidentally, Balderdash is my favorite game on this shelf. This is the new version that has the Beyond Balderdash built into it. But what's your favorite party game? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching another shelf review of the Dice Tower.